Yes, this is Shane Bettingfield again. I just wanted to talk about something a little bit away from politics this time. It just hit me today. I was sitting here watching UFC tonight or whatever that talk show is, and they were talking about some fight that really ain't gonna mean much, and I believe it was Derek Lewis and that big, huge black guy. And I was thinking about Monday night, and you know what? If the UFC and the WWE really wanted to draw some money, how about Shane McMahon and Dana White get it on and do it at WrestleMania and build it up over a year? I mean, it ain't that hard to figure out. Really. Right now, pro wrestling has a bunch of really, really tweenish gimmicks running around, and it's really hard to win over a new audience. So why not run a completely new angle? I'm the one that said, I would do the double duty thing with Brock Lesnar 2 years ago. I've been recorded saying that all over Facebook and stuff like that because it makes sense. But shoot, and Ronda Rousey, who knows the deal with? Nobody knows the deal with her right now. I mean, she's acting crazy. She's acting like a rookie. And she's probably going to get beat again the next time she gets back in the ring. Unless she can really, really make that depression or whatever it is go to work for her. I said right after she got beat she needed to get back in the gym, like ASAP. But no, they goofed around with her. Or her management team goofed around with her. But, right now, WWE's caught in crosshairs, and Ric Flair talked about it. A lot of fans don't have expendable income, or they're not going out of their way to pay for the product. So they got to come up with the reason for them to go out of the way to see the product. And why not do it? Shane McMahon versus Dana White. It's there. Everything's there to do it. They need something. Okay, supposedly there's crossover fans. I don't know how true that is. You can't really depend upon what the WWE says on their nightly numbers, and God knows what the UFC's really saying. I've never seen the numbers on UFC, but they need something. It was a great idea what they did with John Cena and The Rock the first time. 1 year out, build it up. Well, this time they need to do something completely different. Now that was brilliant. Last year, bringing Shane in to fight, go against The Undertaker. That was brilliant. I want to give him props on that. Nobody saw that coming. But now, it's time to do Shane versus Dana. Vince can't do it. He's overaged. Might as well do that whole deal. I said today on Twitter, and I just threw it out there, Gina Carano versus Stephanie. Make Stephanie wrestle full time. She's the best heel of everybody. Hell with it. Let her wrestle. She's in shape enough. But right now, you got You got all this stuff going down, and I know I rattled Dixie Carter's bell the other night by saying that she's the only woman that I trust less than Hillary Clinton, and it's true. And a bunch of the old school wrestlers think that way. You can't tell what she's thinking from one time to the next. That double Willow deal was nothing more than an Omega wrestling show from Cameron, North Carolina. That's all it was. That's all that was the other night. And TNA is doing exactly the same thing WWE's been doing. They get worked in one of those deals where the pyramid of drawing monies out of the way because they're rushing on everything. It's basically a televised indie show. That's what it basically comes down to. And it's always an emergency. It's always an emergency meeting before the show and all that. So, why not do Shane versus Dana? And why not try ending the whole deal and either right now WWE gets caught up in this deal, and I know what it is. It's a northern eastern thing. That's how come they let Tommy Dreamer or whoever come back and book Extreme Rules or whatever it is once or twice a year. They get caught up in all that northeastern stuff, and what happens is this. A bunch of the southern fans feel lost out, and they never have had anything where the world stops yet. You know, in case everybody found out, whenever Hulk Hogan slammed Andre, he wasn't the first one to do it. Stan Hansen did it before that. So they need something. They need to think of something that nobody has done on both sides of the park. UFC's on TV too much. I already switched back to AMC to the Hurt Locker because I got tired of listening to the talk show. I mean, it ain't as bad as switching to C-SPAN like I did the other night during TNA, which I honestly did. I don't break kayfabe. I'll say exactly what's on my mind. I'd show up at TNA right now in cowboy boots with a baseball cap on and dump myself all over the ring there. That's the way I roll. I've been working out every day. I believe in the same thing Dory Funk Jr. and Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee believes in. All three of them are at 70 and still work out. I'm still doing the same thing. I work out because I got working out. So, I'm telling you right now, WWE and UFC need to combine and do something. There's an old saying in wrestling, they're ready for it. Well, guess what? The people are ready for it. They've done everything. They tried reinventing the wheel several thousand times, and it comes out mediocre. Well, this won't come out mediocre. I don't know how they'll work it. If it came right down to it, Dana White could call Dan Severn and Ken Shamrock to work on them on ring timing and get Dana ready to work. That's all there is to it. Get Dana ready to work. So, with that, I've said enough. You guys have a good day.